Yeah, man, it's going down to Donnie Houston podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a very special guest, man. You know what I'm saying? It's his first time, definitely not his last time. One of the funniest cats in this city, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored to, you know what I'm saying, call him a homeboy of mine, man. You know, we talked about him a little bit on the Smackwater and J Can episode. And hey, man, it's the homie Jeff Shelley. What's going down?
What's up? Hey, this ain't my first goddamn time.
That's what I said. It ain't your first time, won't be last.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was my first time.
No.
Like, damn, you don't remember the first interview we did?
Nah, we
my
did.
Motherfucker, damn near 2 hours.
It was and funny, bunch of funny shit.
Yeah, okay. I'm you know, I can barely hear. I'm getting a little old. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you ain't that old. How old are you now, bro?
I'm old.
Nigga, you might be 27, nigga.
I might be. I ain't gonna tell your motherfucker that. What's going on, man? I'm glad to be here, man. I like the upgrade.
It's a little different.
Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, you was one of the first people, if not the first or second episode, when I started like doing the video, like being consistent with the video.
Oh,
so,
yeah, I remember that. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, lighting was off, everything. It was a complete different situation.
Yeah, I like it. You pushed the old couch to the side, like,
yeah.
Sit your motherfucking ass over there. Watch this new shit work for me.
You know
but I ain't gonna lie, the old, that was classic too. The look, you know, the couch there, you know. That's the grind. That's the grind couch. You know what I'm saying? When you just really out here like, man, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm finna do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What I got.
That'd be the best times. You know what I'm saying? But this shit look good though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This Beyonce. I was finna say that's a Lil. Then got my boy Pimp C. Yeah, this the shit. You know what I'm saying? This that. We got the legends on the wall.
For sure.
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
For
Switch
sure.
house. You know, I like this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, man, what's going down? What's new, man?
Man, everything, man. Just, you know, a new day.
You're in a completely different space now. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that?
I mean, just in your career wise. Like last time we talked, it was just you kind of getting in there. Like you had been doing the skits and all that, but this is when you was getting into the movies and just starting to get into the stand-up thing.
I think I had just did my own movie, but I mean, like, you know, I got a couple movies coming.
Yeah. Talk to me.
I mean, you know, I got a movie called Run Nixon that's coming out.
It's called what now?
Run Nixon.
Run Nixon?
Yeah, well, it's starring Lil Fizz in there.
Okay. How you getting placed in all this? You got like some people working with you?
Man,
like,
people always ask me that shit. They always hit me up.
Just off the gram?
Just off the gram. Just hit producers, directors, hit me up. Like, man, we want you to. This movie shot in Las Vegas. And, you know what I'm saying?
That's the one that was in Vegas.
Yeah. And then, shout out Scott Directs. He directed the one, Run Nixon. Then we got the Water Boys. It's a QC film. Quavo, Lala, Anthony, and that motherfucker. Did that in Atlanta. The director hit me up off that. You know what I'm saying?
Does this trip you out? It's like, man, I just got to tripping on my Instagram account, and now this has created these opportunities well beyond, you know what I'm saying, my own area.
I mean, kind of, yes. When I think about it, but I mean, this is what I be wanting. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put too much thought at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I ask you that, but people talk to me about shit like that, and it's like, bro, if you really doing what you're doing, you not even seeing it the way it looks on the outside. It's like, bro, I'm caught up in the grind, and really this is what I kind of expect to come with this.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live this shit. I tell people, man, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I do this shit because I love it. This is my fucking passion. It's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a movie that we shot in the city called H-Town. You know what I'm saying? I'm starring that motherfucker.
You talking about that, but who's shooting this? Because how y'all do a movie called H-Town and y'all don't call me for the motherfucker? You know
well, I mean,
who over this shit?
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Which one of y'all over this shit, man?
I ain't gonna lie, Donnie. I forgot, bro. I forgot
you had a hand in this shit? You know?
I had a hand. I didn't write it or direct it or nothing, but I was able to help produce it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was.
And you ain't call your boy?
But to be honest, we got shout out Amir Diamond and
I fuck with Amir, yeah.
Yeah, and he had a connection with the director. You know what I'm saying? So oh man, I forgot, bro. You making me feel bad.
And man, I rode for you so tough. I had the outside on here, and I told these boys, man, my boy Shelley, man, from the Clark, hey man, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing.
Man, them my people, man. I don't know what they said on this podcast, but them niggas fuck with me in real life.
No, it wasn't no hating or nothing.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you, this is the realest shit, because we were talking about, and it's just passed, how this is when they were announcing the 50 Cent comedy show, and how it was any H-Town comedians on there, and they were saying, you know, and I was saying, okay, well then who are the people that you feel like would be the most qualified? You know what I'm saying? I would say, you know, if you're talking about comedy in Houston, of course, you know, Ali's kind of that bar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, but who else? Like, who else are the names? And it was you know, J. Can jumped out straight out and like, man, Jeff Shelley.
Man, I don't know why they, bro.
Does that make you feel some type of way about that type of shit?
No, but in reality, it's like, damn. I mean, ain't nobody ever called me, like, I ain't done nothing to nobody. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I ain't in these events and shit like that? But I don't be tripping. I don't like talking about that. But I do be asking like, damn, why? You know what I'm saying? I know why I ain't in a couple events, but.
What, you done rubbed some people the wrong way?
Nah.
Or you think the grind just ain't caught up?
I just got caught up in the beef I wasn't supposed to get caught up in.
It's like beefs in the comedy world?
Nah.
What you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just
shit happened. Yeah,
we cut that shit out anyway. Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
Yeah, nah, it's all good. All good.
But it is a reason for that. But man, like, if I don't know, I guess I ain't tapped in enough. I don't know.
How you feel about the comedy scene in Houston? Because I feel like we got people that we know that are funny guys, but it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like because we have so many guys that are funny, I don't know if it's been like
displayed,
not necessarily displayed, but like been understood. Like, okay, look, if we finna say who the 5 comedians we finna pull, I don't know if it's got to the point where there's a unanimous decision of like
out of Houston.
This 5. Like, if we were talking about rappers, let's just say back in the day, and before Switch a House Pop, be like, who gonna be the next pop out of you know the H? You gonna say, oh shit, this dude named Slim Thug, dude named Power Wild, dude named, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like the underground had built up to where it was a unanimous decision, and we knew who was at. And it's like the comedy world's kind of been kind of slower to come around.
Well, it's not slower. People expectations is like for comedians now. It's like when it's really like it's a slow pace. Stand-up comedy specifically is a grown man's world. The older you get and the funnier you get, the you know what I'm saying, the more recognition you get. Now if we talking about other accolades, like if you fuck around and hop in a movie, like remember Chris Tucker did Friday, then he did this and that. He blew up our movies. We still ain't seen. We seen one stand up, but it was 50 years later. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays it's either going not even movies. If you blow up off social media, like I haven't all the way blew up on social media yet. You know what I'm saying?
You don't feel like that?
Nah, hell no. I haven't. A lot of people know me, but I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I haven't blew up all the way, and that's probably why I wasn't on the 50 Cent. Cause in reality, bro, Ali and Billy probably the only one qualified.
That should have been on that.
Yeah. You can say me too, but at the same time, like I know them.
They put in, the work they've been putting in, their resumes.
Like if anybody, they were supposed to be on Taco Weekend. You know what I'm saying? But it's politics too. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff, like you know. But I mean, comedy scene is not that shit ain't no overnight success. You gotta grind to do this shit, especially stand up. Like even social media videos, man, you gotta grind. You might blow up one time. Your one video might blow up, cause the second blow up, then the third blow up, then the fourth blow up. Like all the motherfuckers gotta blow up until you get to that status, and you still gotta. Now, what's your next move? You gonna do movies? You gonna do this? What you gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, it's like I got a lot of accolades to obtain to really, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get an episode on Water now. I gotta get posted on the Shade. We talking about social media, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to stand up, man, I ain't even touched a lot of rooms. They don't even know I can really do stand up.
That's what I'm saying. That's something that you had to kind of transform into from that, right? Because you didn't start out doing stand up. I
started off on stage.
No shit.
Yeah. I'm 9 years in on stage. I had no idea. Before I touched the Instagram, I did stage first. It's on my Instagram. The first post I ever made was on stage. Then it's videos. But the
videos is what hit.
Yeah, so like I probably explained in the last episode when I was on here. So I was doing. I got fired from the job. I started doing the stand up like 2 years. Then I had my daughter already. You know what I'm saying? So after that, it was, stand up ain't paying in the beginning, especially before the internet. You know what I'm saying? then I had to get that money. I had to go get some money. I started truck driving. You know what I'm saying? So that's 10 months off. Everybody was blowing up on social media. So after that, stuff happened to where I quit. I mean, I ain't even quit. It's just the job just disappeared. And I just started doing Instagram videos and stand-up at the same time. But videos started taking off before the stand-up. And everybody thought I ain't even show that I was still doing stand-up shows. You know what I'm saying? I ain't show no footage. I ain't do none of that. You know what I mean? You know how people post their stand-up? I wasn't doing none of that shit. But, yeah, I started on stage first. Yeah.
Tell me this, in Houston, what are the scenes, like, what are the spots you got to hit if you're trying to get into stand-up? Where you say, man, this is where you need to be. This is kind of the,
I can tell you when I first started doing stand-up, the spots, like Ali had a couple spots that you had to hit. Every spot, 2013, 14, you had to hit his spots to say, oh, you a stand-up comedian? All right, come over here. That was Diallo's. He had Fat Boys. He had, what else he had? He had a couple spots where if Ali hosting that motherfucker, you got to be in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, Ali used to do some crazy. He did two things to me. I was at the Improv one time. Now, I'm going to say I was at Diallo's one time. I'm talking about this in Third Ward. This is the middle of Third Ward. So you go in that motherfucker, they ain't listening. They playing pool. They watching TV. Motherfuckers arguing at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Shooting dice. I'm talking about all
everything
type of shit.
But worry about the nigga on stage.
Everything but worry about the nigga on stage. You know what I'm saying? Only nigga that can keep them control is Ali. You know what I'm saying? He used to do this shit called 2-minute drill. 2 minutes at the end of the open mic, but they treated it like a show. Ali ran that bitch like a show. At the last, about 15 minutes before it closed, got a 2-minute drill. He don't even call your name. All the newcomers in the back, he don't even call your name. He just point at you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know when it's coming. And one time he was on stage, he was killing. I'm talking about by 7, Blaine the Comic, Terry Gross, all of them.
They came, they tore down.
Blew the spot up. They blew the spot up. He got on that motherfucker. All right, 2-minute drill, pointed at me, and dropped the mic hard in the bitch. I say, ain't this about it? I'm talking about I want to walk out. I want to quit comedy before I started this motherfucker. I'm like, damn, man. I went up there. My first joke that I would say to this day, it hit.
What is that joke?
I talk about my daddy. It hit, though. It hit hard. It hit hard, and that's when I knew. I was like, oh, yeah, I got something. And then the second time, we was at the Improv open mic with Bryson Brown, him and Bryson Brown. Oh, yeah, he had Ali had the Improv on Tuesdays, too, at one point. I was about to go up. Bryson was like, you next. Then right before I was about to go up, Ali, like, you know how niggas say, watch out? He watched me out. He hit me right here, say, watch out. I'm going up there. He did like 30 minutes. I'm like, rip that motherfucker. At the end of the set, he dropped the mic and say, all right, come do that, Jeff Shelley. I was like, damn, this some bullshit.
Is that Ali's tactic, like, not trying to shine, but just like, I'm trying to get you ready to
that's when
you good, but let me get you,
When he do shit like that, he fuck with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ali don't fuck with you.
No, Ali hard on him.
Because he's serious about he's serious, and that's why I say he to go. Like,
facts. Like, that's what I be telling people.
He top 5, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
he studied this shit. He's got it down to
science, man. Like, he the
master
truth.
storyteller.
When they talk about Dave Chappelle, you gotta talk about Ali. Yeah. If you know Ali, everybody that done seen Ali like really do work. Fuck the social media niggas that know him, like, you know, from social media. Talking about, like, if you really watch, man, I was at the Improv one time. He was performing. I host for Ali too before at the Improv, but he was performing. He was telling this particular joke. Like, it was like the hoodest joke I ever heard from him. But the way he was telling it, it was Chinese people in the crowd, Asian people. I'm talking about every nationality in the crowd. That's how he bring them. And this particular story is the hooded shit he telling. And he's saying it in a way that everybody understand that shit. And I was like, oh, shit.
Fucking master, bro.
That's how I want to be. Like, I don't want to just come from one tone. I want to come from 17 different tones. how many nationalities it is?
A whole bunch of them.
I want everybody to know what the hell I'm talking about, whatever I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be learning from him. Like I know I got a raw ass style. I don't even think I got a raw ass style, but like I be like, damn, that's the goal right there. The goal is to not be like him, but to understand the art and master the art like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I leave the truth, man.
Man, we talking about stories. You was getting ready to tell me a story about your grandfather that passed. Is this because what was my man, OG Randy?
Nah, not OG. My Randy just R.I.P. though.
He just
Randy,
passed
man,
away.
yeah, R.I.P. to Randy, man. Randy, man. Damn, that shit crazy. Randy was, man, Randy, bro. Every time I seen Randy, you know why I like Randy? Cause every time I seen Randy, no matter what it is, no matter what day, it can be rainy, it can be cold, it can be whatever. He the same motherfucking person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's a rare trait.
That's rare. That's rare that somebody is happy all the time like that. Like that. Like, you know, Randy ain't had too much. And I'm like, you happy all the time? That's why I started cleaning my shit up. Like, man, I'm too blessed to be out here. It'd be some days I'm out of there. And I give him my last 20. Just, you know what I'm saying? Cause he done built my day up. Like, man, you deserve that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Randy will hit you. Randy, you let him hit you, he gonna hit you, man. Randy, and I'm just blessed.
For the people who don't know Randy, you gotta describe who, you know what I'm saying, who he was. You know
I mean, Randy is like that one person in the hood that I don't even want to say. I ain't gonna even say that. OG Randy is like that one person in the hood that's always gonna be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But he cool. He calm.
He don't mean no harm.
He don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? He just an OG. You know what I mean? That's just, you know, didn't seen a lot of things, been through a lot of things, and you know, his life is his life, but he ain't tripping on it. You know what I mean? Like, he cool. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm gonna miss OG Randy, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna miss OG Randy. But my grandpa passed though. I found this out when I was in Atlanta, and then it was probably like a week left.
Yeah, were you close?
We was cool. He was cool. We was cool enough. I mean, especially towards the end. It's crazy because I always say we wasn't. I mean, it is what it is. You know how it. You know them stories. You know. But at the end, we came. You know, I went and chilled with him one time, and we kicked it, chopped it up like a, you know, probably a conversation. He probably just needs to know I'm still willing to come rock with him and chill with him for an evening. You know what I'm saying? So we had that, but I come home, I gotta go to the funeral. Meanwhile, I told you, I found out the information in Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you working in it, yeah.
I'm working. We got a week left. We still shooting, so I'm not even thinking about the funeral. Really, I can't. I'm just working. Come home, I think it's the day of the funeral. Probably two. I don't know how that, but it's time for the funeral. I'm running late. My mom and them are already gone. You know what I'm saying? And so I hit my mama. I'm like, hey, what a funeral at? Send me the information. She got an Android. Android, the iPhone. That you send Android send the iPhone a picture. You got to click on the picture to get all the information. So I didn't click on the picture. I just seen the first address. I went to the first address. Got to the first address. Pulled in the parking lot. My grandpa and his brother married my grandma and her sister. So it's supposed to be a lot of family cars out there. I ain't seen no family cars. I'm like, damn, where everybody at? I called my mama. She like, I'm like, where you at? She like, we getting your daughter some shorts to put under a dress. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool. All right, call me when y'all pull up. 30 minutes go by. I call her. Where you at? I'm in the funeral. I'm like, why you ain't call me? What the hell? Man, I rush in the funeral, you know what I'm saying?
How far off were you from the funeral?
Probably like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? My mama, you know, it wasn't too far. It wasn't even that, you know, it wasn't too far. So boom, I go on the funeral. I go look at the list. You know what I'm saying? I sign my name on the list. I look at the list. Like, damn, I don't see none of my family on here, but I'm late already. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna worry about that later. I go in there, it's crowded. I'm like, oh, they fuck with my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I ain't wanna like go through everybody to get to the front, cause you know family supposed to sit in the front. So I sit at the next available seat. When I sat down, like 4 minutes passed, everybody kept looking at me. What the fuck they keep looking at, man? It's my I'm thinking it's my grandpa's side of the family. And, you know, they know me. You know what I'm saying? They probably, you know what I'm saying? Or they probably, you know, I don't know. 10 minutes go by, they still looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This shit ain't feeling right. Something off, man. They just keep looking at me and shit. And what really made me, because at this point, I'm like, I need to go back to that list and see what the hell going on. Because this shit, something in my spirit ain't sitting right. You know what I'm saying? But what really made me get up was the preacher some shit that my grandpa wasn't doing. And I'm like, what the fuck, that nigga?
Who is this nigga you talking about?
Who is this nigga you talking about? Man, I got up, I went and looked at that list, man. I'm flipping through that motherfucker. I ain't see my mama name, my auntie name, my cousin. I'm like, lady, because it was like 3 people surrounding me. It was like, who funeral is this? Man, they said a whole nother name, man. Hold on. When I asked it, I was like, who funeral is this? All I heard was, it was a nigga that came and like stood on the wall and like, what the fuck is this nigga at the wrong funeral? Man, I'm like, God, I ain't say nothing. I just left out there. They gave me the doc. Well, so what happened was, when I say I ain't click on the whole picture, the first address is to where he went to church at. I don't know why they having a funeral at where he went to church at and not his funeral, but that ain't my business. So I went to his funeral. They ain't even walk in yet. My whole family. I just fell in line and I ain't say shit about it. And it's the end of the funeral. It's an old school dude come up to me. He was at the other funeral. He was like, you a funeral hopper too? I'm like, no, nigga. No. I just almost cried for the wrong nigga. That's what happened. I couldn't even cry at my grandpa's funeral. I was all out of emotions and shit.
I gave it to the last nigga.
I gave it to the last nigga. Hey, what's crazy is what made me like realize it wasn't my grandpa's funeral when I got up. Everybody like was like relieved, like, nigga, we been trying to tell you this is the wrong fucking funeral. The fuck, we don't know you.
They been waiting on you to leave.
Yeah, man. We already mad. We finna whoop your ass. Yeah, I was thinking like, man, what if I would've tried to go sit in the front with the family and shit, and they looked in the casket and seen, man, who the fuck is this? Man, they would have beat my ass, man. They would have beat my ass in that damn funeral, man. But man, that's what happened, bro. I can't make that shit up, man. Like if my family watch this is gonna be the first time they hear this shit.
Oh, they don't even know.
They don't even know. I just fell in the funeral, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, man, like, shit, y'all don't want to know what happened to me, man. Like, I damn near cried for the wrong nigga, man.
Dog.
Man, for real, man. I was just moving too fast, though, man. I spent the whole month in Atlanta doing the Water Boys film, man.
How was that?
Man, it was good, man, because it made me realize like how great Houston or Texas can be in filming. Like in Atlanta, man, like they
had all that shit together.
They got all that shit together. And the reason I say that is because we got a lot of dope actors and talent out here. It's like, man, bro, we can do this shit easy. All we need is the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's a good thing that 50 Cent down here. Cause like financial and talent can combine, and once he really tap in with the city, he gonna love it. Cause it's like, I'm talking about people you don't know that talented than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got some of the best comedians too, up and coming and established. Like we got a lot of dope shit in Houston, bro. Rappers too. Like we got everything. Bro. And it's just like, I think it is. We feel like, well, we know that ain't no city better than Houston. Cause it's not. It's really not. Like every time somebody new that come out on any type of artistry, and they come to Houston, they put it in their song, or they put it in because they love Houston, man. Everywhere I go, I don't care how much money I make, I don't care what I'm doing, I always be like, bro, I got to get back to the city, bro. I don't got shit to do with the city, but I just know I got to get away from here and get back to the city, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know when God was making this motherfucker, he was throwing all type of juices and sauces on this bitch. But this motherfucker here, man, I don't know. I be rushing back to the city and just sit in the house. Like, I don't even be doing shit when I get back.
Get back, do nothing.
Come on, man. That's it. But we got talent out here, man.
Who would you say are some of the younger guys like yourself that you would say like these are the ones if you want to know what's going on in comedy in Houston, these are the guys you should probably want to look out for?
Well, we know the Blame the comics and the Eddie B's and stuff like that, but from Houston, I mean, top tier, Lil Darryl, the comedian, Ray, etc., J Can, Ben Jackson, Shabazz, he in LA now. Kanice, damn, it's a lot of them. Jeff Joe, Trey Tutson, Raidu, damn, I can go on and on. Big Baby Green, you got shit. There's so many motherfuckers. It's so many good comedians out here. Man, the whole goddamn scene, we lit. You know what I'm saying? Them some of the top tiers though. I think I'm missing a couple. Caleb, he a little younger, but who else? Oh, shit. It's a bunch of them.
What's how often do you get to even do stand up now? Because you're doing these movies and
man, I do that shit cause I did the month in Atlanta and I was trying to hit the stage, but it was too many COVID restrictions. So I couldn't even really come out the hotel, you know what I'm saying? But for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing it damn near every night.
I got to get out and come see
you. Got Solidified Sundays with Ray, etc. Mondays, he got Bodega Mondays, and then Jeff Joe got a spot, Axelrad. You know what I'm saying? Tuesdays, Leroy got Swaggers. Carol's. You want to go to Carol's? Was a comedy.
Leroy the Third.
Yeah. It's a couple like different type of spots around the city. So it's a spot every day. Yeah. You just gotta want to do that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now that you've gotten into, like you say, you're getting into doing these movies and all that. Has the goal changed for you? Like, or are you seeing things different to say, well, man, I kind of really wanted to go after this type of thing, but now I'm more so looking at this and put it in the game.
Man, getting that money.
Wherever the money is.
Yeah, not whatever.
Not
the
to
money
do whatever the money
is.
It's
like it's so much, especially from the internet. Like it's, cause at the end of the day, that's what I ain't gonna say. That's what it's about. It ain't about that, but man, there's too much money out here to be playing. But you better learn your craft and get good at this shit so you can get you some money, cause that shit is out there. That shit is out there. You better you gotta get to that money, man, because that shit is too much money out here. They just giving that shit out, not to have it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what was the question?
No, just asking you. Just asking you. Because you get into things, and like even with me, like I started out DJing and producing, and now I'm doing this. It's like you get in the game and you start moving. It's like, man, I thought I kind of wanted to be this.
Yeah.
What is it that what am I looking at now?
It's everything though. It's everything. Like movies, I just got a feeling that movies gonna take me away.
That's gonna be the one.
Yeah, bro. I be like, damn, bro. I love to stand up, bro. Like, but the movies is just gone. Cause I'm good at it.
That's what I'm saying. The acting is the thing that really propelled you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm good at the shit. I don't know how I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it might just take me out. But not that I wanted to, I'm going to go how the wind blow. But, I'd rather stand up, but I think movies going to be the one. Or I host a talk show or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Clean my marketing up, get right. You know what I'm saying? Be the Jeff Shelley household name I can be. And you know what I'm saying? Have a talk show, a sitcom or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know. But,
what do you feel like, because, you know, you kind of came out here with a lot of this stuff with these characters and hitting the internet. Like, do you ever look online now and see, like, man, I think they bit that off me? Do you ever see, or do you ever see your influence? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I'm asking because I've seen it.
But
you know what I'm
I'm influenced. Yeah, I'm influenced by other people though.
Yeah.
So I can't really just
Trip on it.
I can't trip, even if it's like, damn. It's just like, I mean, that's history
what happens in
repeating
art.
itself.
Yeah.
History. Like, you can't say they bit that off me when you got Martins and you got Richard Pryor, and that mean who got it from them or who they got it from. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit get passed on. Is most important is about, is it funny or not? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them niggas shit funny.
Yeah.
And I seen somebody take my shit and make it way better. I was like, damn, I ain't think of that shit. Niggas be like, boy, that's your shit, I know, but he made it way better. I wish I would have thought of it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be tripping off that, man. I probably can be more outspoken, just period. Just like, cause I be too humble, I be too chill. Just not flex, but, you know, speak up a little bit. Like, nigga, let them niggas know you here. Or let people know you here. Like, sometimes people don't even know I'm around. They don't even know who I am. But if I speak up and I say, oh, you that? Yeah. You know, I was in the room.
Do you feel the need to do that? Because people have told me that, like, man, you play too humble. You play with it. For me, it's like, bro, I'm just being myself. Like, I don't ever want to feel like I'm going out of my character to try to prove a point, because that ain't what it's about. You know?
Man, sometimes you got to do it, bro. Let motherfuckers know you here. Like, people, especially when it comes to doing certain things, like, people ain't finna invest in no motherfucker that's scared to, you know, poke that
They want you to own. That's part of the game. They want you to own your shit.
Own your shit. Gotta own this motherfucker, or somebody else gonna come take it from you. You know what I'm saying? Or rent it out. Gonna get rented out, or, you know, that's it. And motherfuckers, they'll take your shit, and the world will let them take your shit. If you don't own it.
If you don't speak up for yourself.
You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I did. What happened is I done a lot of shit and people took it and owned that shit. Like, oh yeah, he owned that motherfucker. He or she, or however it comes. You know what I'm saying? But the internet's so small, bro. Everybody do everything. It's like, especially now, it's like there's nothing you can do that's new. And you come out with some off the wall ass shit. Like, that shit ain't new.
And even then, somebody probably didn't.
Probably didn't done it. You just probably twisted it up. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
you got that's the right attitude though, bro. Because a lot of time that shit'll keep you down here. You get caught up in the, man, the motherfuckers took my shit, man.
Yeah, you too busy being mad. You stop creating. Like, nigga, what's next? You ain't have shit else in the table.
You let them just take you off your game like that. You don't
come
want
on. When you don't want this shit, man, that shit gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening over and over again. And you ain't gonna be able to do shit about it unless you gonna fight for it. You don't want to fight.
At that point,
you don't want to be a comedian.
At that point,
fighting.
you off your game. Yeah.
Like, this nigga out here fighting.
Every time nigga on stage,
That
man.
Fighting, nigga. No, we want to laugh, bro. We don't want to fight.
Yeah.
I de-escalate a fight quick, nigga. I am not trying to fight, bro. I was just talking shit. Yeah, you talking about? You trying to beat me, boy? I'm gonna call the cops on you, bro. I'm gonna dial 911, bro. This nigga here trying to harm me, man. Hell no. Trying to hurt me, hell no.
Yeah, man. How your family do? I remember last time, you know what I'm saying, you was talking about, you know, your mom, your brother, aunt, and everybody, you know what I'm saying?
They still good, man. Shit, they still good. Shit, my mama married to it.
No shit.
Yeah, my mama married.
How you feel about that?
I mean, shit, she a grown ass woman.
I mean, I know that, but still, nigga, I mean, you got stepdaddy now, nigga.
I mean, shit.
So you ain't owning that.
Man, I don't think of it like that. I don't even think about it.
It's just that's her life.
That's her life. Like, they can't walk up to me, son. Oh, how you doing? How you feeling, man? Nah, I don't want to hear all that, bro. But we cool though. It's good. I know it made my daddy get his shit together. That nigga went to rehab. That nigga, I'm finna get yourself together. get my girl back.
Oh, he on that shit. He on that type of tip.
Yeah, he trying to get his girl back. Man, I want my girl back, man. Hell no, man. He lifting weights. Nigga, you 60 years old. Sit your ass down. Talking about I'm finna give me an 8-pack, son. I ain't lying. I'm finna get sexy on them hoes. I mean, fucked up. I gotta get my girl back, man. Like, nigga, you finna die, nigga. Boy, you ain't got time to get your girl back. Get right with God.
Boy, this nigga crazy.
Nah, I was just fucking with you, man. But everybody good, man. Everybody good.
Your brother, I've been with that story. I remember we talking about your brother, man, at the time, man.
He good, man. He good, man.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody good.
you know, it's just, same old, man.
Yeah.
Like, my family, they be chilling.
Yeah.
Like, my brother he's still him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just realized, like, without my brother, like, we probably would have been poor than a motherfucker. His, like, if y'all don't know, people watching don't know, my brother, he, like, mentally, he's special needed. He the oldest in the family. So, he got them checks. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, we survived off them checks. So, he's really the man of the house, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? He paid all the bills, and he ran that motherfucker. And he was close to my daddy.
No shit.
Yeah, they was like this, like.
No shit.
Hell yeah, he ain't listening to nobody but my mama and my daddy. Ain't listening to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Like, my daddy got kicked out the house one time. He woke up, seen my daddy gone. He like, what the fuck? Nigga, I call the shot. You ain't kicking nobody out the motherfucking house if I don't say so. Nigga, what the hell you talking about? Hell yeah, man. That nigga, he ran the house on the cool. You know what I'm saying? One time I woke up with a pink slip on my room, though. He was lying through it. I guess he was telling me to get out. Like, I didn't know what that shit mean. Because when I came out the room, he was just in the corner staring at me.
You ain't get your notice?
Yeah, you ain't pack your shit? 7 days, nigga. Not everybody still good, man. Everybody good, dog. It's just like, we living. You know what I'm saying? I'm steady trying to, not trying, but, keep building the career that I'm, pursuing and shit, Just keep making connections and stuff like that. I think I want to move out the city.
Where you want to go? Atlanta, LA?
I might just have to go to Atlanta, man, as much as
That's
I
where it's
want
at.
to.
I mean, it's all kind of shit going on.
Yeah, Houston, we
lack resources, dog. That's the truth about it.
That's it.
We lack the resources.
Well, we got 50 down here, but is he like at this moment? Is he really down here? Like,
is he tapped in?
Is he tapped in? You know what I'm saying? Until that happen, it's like, man, I gotta go. I gotta go where it's at. I'm gonna waste a lot of time. I know Ali was saying that you don't have to leave, and granted, he didn't have to leave, which he was totally focused on stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying I wanted to be in movies. It just felt that way. You know what I mean? Like I can be in movies. Yeah, I can do a bunch of shit besides stand up. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I want to go to Atlanta.
That's what I say. I say go for it, bro. I mean, shit, bro. They definitely got the resources.
Yeah. I mean, even though them niggas broken my car down there.
Oh yeah. That's what.
Boy, you Atlanta niggas hell, man. Yeah. I think it was some little kids too because they stole my wallet. And they stole my Jeff chain. My Jeff chain gone. Yeah, that motherfucker gone. I got these little two motherfuckers. Man. Shout out to Iceman Nick, man. If you watching this, man, yeah, they stole the Jeff chain you made, man. I think I'm going to need another one.
Nah, they're breaking your car still, whatever. They don't give a damn, man. When I first moved out there, I lived out there for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, something like that. Yeah. Went out there, they broke in my car. They didn't take nothing. I ain't had nothing to take. They took my CD book.
CD book. They gotta take something.
So, like, bro, it ain't, and this is like 2015, 16, like CDs ain't even a thing. You know
what I'm saying? Damn,
and most of the CDs in there was burnt CDs, just like my little personal shit I had brought from Houston to remind me of home. You know what I'm saying?
It must have been some niggas you knew.
Nah, man, niggas watched me. It was a place called Department Store out there on Edgewood, man. Came out of the department store. It was I'll never forget it. It was a Creek concert. Went to the concert. Went to the after party at Department Store on Edgewood. Yeah. Came out there and broke in my shit. Took him CD book.
I was in the Bluff.
Oh yeah, I done rode through that.
Yeah, but I think it was a miscommunication on why I was parked there. But at the end of the day, they
stole your shit.
Yeah, my dumb. I blame me though. I left my wallet. How you leave your wallet? And you in Atlanta? And I drove down there. Cause I was gonna be down there for a month. I drove down there, and I'm like, they took my wallet, and when I got back to my car, I think they had I think they probably had just broken into that motherfucking left, because 30 minutes went by and I found out my wallet was missing. I was like, I had to leave it in there. I locked my card immediately. Right after that, they started trying to buy shit, Nike, Shein, DoorDash. I'm like, there has to be some kids. But that shit made me think, though. It made me think that if it was kids, they ain't got no resources to get money no other way. Cause there's some bullshit right here. There's some bullshit right here. Like
you feel, bro. It feels like a real, like, man, my car. Like,
yeah, like my nigga, you like it. You know what? It don't even be the breaking of the window or breaking into my car. It's like the inconvenience.
Yeah.
Like I gotta call first off I gotta call the police. That's already iffy situation. You don't know how that's gonna go. They might not believe you. You know what I'm saying? You had your laptop in there. You had your camera. I just started making up shit. I had my 50-inch TV in that motherfucker. I had a Cartier in that motherfucker. But no, that's the inconvenience you gotta go through, and then you gotta call the insurance and make. That's too much shit, man.
Then this be the stupidest part, when you got to drive in the glass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Just picture you in Atlanta,
bro,
driving that motherfucker with glass all in the passenger seat. Talking about riding. Come on, man. That shit was so embarrassing, man.
So where are these movies? Just like Tubi movies, or is it like
this a movie? This a QC film, so it might go to theaters. I don't know what they looking at, but it ain't going on Tubi. Yeah. H-Town going on Tubi though for sure. And then the Run Nixon, they still shopping that around. You know what I mean? And then I'm finna work on my own movie.
That's what I'm gonna say. You going, because now they got all these outlets now. I know the first one came out on YouTube, but now you got your Tubis and your you know, all these different places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just need I don't want to use my own money. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, I don't want to, because especially when I experienced that Atlanta set, I'm like, I need a little money. Yeah. I can't dig in my pocket, but that shit hurt a nigga, boy. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, it was a learning experience for me when I shot my own movie. So,
have you already like written it out and know what you want to do next, or you just?
What, as far as like career wise, or just
the next?
It's already wrote. Oh no, shit. It's already wrote. Been wrote for like 2 years. I just pandemic happened, and then after that it was just rebuilding it. But I still got it. I probably got to update it on currently. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's ready to get shot. I just need the bread for it. You know what I'm saying? So you out there looking. It ain't no camera right there, but you out there looking. You want to invest. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. You feel me? We gonna make some money.
For sure. All right, man. You got anything before we close out, man?
I mean, you know, go follow me on social media, Jeff Shelley, JEFF, SHELLEY. As Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, what else? Twitter,
TikTok. You said TikTok?
TikTok. Shout out to Facebook too.
Facebook,
they upping their game, especially like paying us too. They upping their game. So shout out to Facebook, but. You know, just, you know, if you want to know anything about me, man, I'm a post all my up and coming events on my page and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. I'm always rooting for you, bro.
It's all love, baby.
I'm always rooting for Jeff Shelley.
Yeah, it's all love, baby. Yeah, Hearn Club, right? Yeah, Hearn Club.
Even though they were telling me, you know, I know y'all cracks niggas like to separate, man. I'm from the cracks, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you from that era?
No, I know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you know,
that's too good for the camera though. That's too good. That's like too hood. And it is crazy, bro, when people be finding out where I'm from. Cause I don't give off that hood vibe, but like that ain't. I never gave off those vibes, bro. I was in the drill team, I was in Boy Scout, I was in all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had went to a drill team competition when I was 7 or 8 years old in Florida. So while niggas was in the hood being bad and shit, I was in Florida stepping like a motherfucker. I was stepping like a motherfucker, man. Like, hell nah, man. I come back to the hood, man. Niggas try to make me do dumb shit. I'm like, nigga, no.
I just
finished stepping, bro. Like, I just want a gold medal in stepping, bro. Like, no, bro. Like, people that, like, you know, growing up in the hood, man.
It's different when you because it was like that with me, bro. Like I mean I ain't like every, you know what I'm saying. I know about it, but I had my own thing going, bro.
Yeah, like, man. Like, cause I remember like the first time they was telling me to like go break into a car. They was like, go break into the car, nigga. What you gotta do, nigga? Break into a car. I was like, nigga, I gotta go wash dishes right now, nigga. I wouldn't break into no motherfucking car, nigga. I went in that motherfucking house and went to sleep, nigga. Woke up the next day, nigga. Like, where you was? Man, I had to, man. There was so many chores in the house I had to do. Had to clean the curtains, man. Wash under the bathroom, man. Like, hell no, man. So, I mean, but
was your parents pushing you to do that, or did you naturally just gravitate to it?
I just naturally did it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, my daddy, he was in and out. Just being truthful, like he was in and out. And he ain't never just really teach a nigga nothing. Or teach me anything, like really on the cool. Then my mama, you know, she got too many kids to just be worried about me. So I'm the middle child. Yeah, so I just naturally just did my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's crazy the influence the hood got on you. You know what I'm saying? Cause like even with my uncles and stuff like that, I ain't really never had a father figure or a man figure in my life ever. You know what I'm saying? So everything I learned is just either on my own or just being from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like I got tattoos because I seen people in the hood got tattoos, earrings, grills. And I wasn't about none of that shit. Like I didn't want that. Like right now, I'm like, why the fuck did I do all that shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm on a set. I gotta take my shirt off. They looking like, nigga, you a
who is this nigga?
Like, who is this? What a smile at, nigga? Nigga, you tatted up, but. You know, it's all off influence from the hood. That wasn't even
you can't shake that. I don't care.
Yeah,
who, like people don't talk enough about that, bro. It don't matter who you trying to be and what. At the end of the day, if you surrounded by that shit at some point,
man, some way it's gonna influence you, man. Cause I mean, I ain't have it in the household. You know what I mean? And like people be asking me like how I come up with the counterfeit shit. That's what really the counterfeit shit stand for. It's like you can be yourself. Like you don't have to. At the end of the day, even if you is influenced by something or some entity, you gotta be yourself at all times, and people gonna fuck with you. Like people if you being you, I don't care the real people. If they see you, oh you being you 100, you 100 with me, bro. You ain't trying to follow the trend. That's what they gonna gravitate to, and essentially that's what's gonna shine. You know what I'm saying? People don't blow up by
because you fit in. You can't stand out when you fit in.
Yeah, you can't stand out when you fit in. That's why I don't really understand why people be trying to be like other people. Like, bro, you. Can't nobody be like you.
That's your power.
Can't nobody fuck up like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't want to fuck up, but can't nobody fuck up like you. Can't nobody go to the wrong funeral like you, my nigga. Can't nobody go to the wrong.
That's a Jeff Shelley original.
Come on, man. Can't nobody go to the wrong funeral. Nigga, sit in that bitch for 10 minutes. But you know what? Them 10 minutes, I knew I was at the wrong funeral. I was just being a little bitch and not standing up for myself and owning my shit and saying, I'm at the wrong funeral. I was just taking that shit in. Like, damn, I know this ain't right. But I don't want to get up and maybe I ain't on this shit. But, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, man, dog, like I say, man, I appreciate you coming through, man.
It's all love,
we're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all love. Like, when I blow up, I'm gonna come back.
Bro, to me, man, I'm watching you blow up, bro. Like I sit back and I watch this. I'm like, yeah, this boy, he doing what he's supposed to do, man.
But that's the internet though. I just feel like I got a lot of more shit to do.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got a whole, a Rolodex of accomplishments and
Definitely.
goals and all that shit to do. So,
but at the same time, too, I don't ever want you to downplay your progress, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because talking to you now ain't the same Jeff Shelley I was talking to. When we did that last one.
Right. Am I a little
You
slow or
progressing.
something?
Nah, bro.
Oh.
You're more polished. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
got you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching you become that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, of course, myself too. I always, people tell me, "Oh man, I'm like, nah, I'm not. I ain't shit." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Now you can't tell yourself.
not like that. I don't mean like that. But when I say
damn,
no, I don't mean like
on yourself.
No.
Say, I ain't shit.
This
I'm going to hell.
Nah, nigga, you went. See, now you're going too far. You're going too far, nigga.
Damn, that's what I heard when you said I ain't shit. That's all I heard.
When I say that, I mean in the sense of like in the grand scheme of things, like if this impresses you, to me, it's like, bro, this is very much like surface level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From where I see myself. Same with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is cool, this is great, but that's way more.
I got a long way to go, man.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm gonna do this. 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 I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, though.
Yeah. Well, man, hey, it's Donnie Houston Podcast. Jeff Shelley. Oh, your social media. I mean, everybody follow you already.
I mean, I said it.
You said it already?
Let me say it again,
So
because I kind of fucked up on that. No, I kind of fucked up on that. Y'all can edit it too. Y'all gonna edit it.
Nah, nigga, we gonna keep the shit just like.
Hey, all right, we're gonna talk about it. But
what you trying to clean? What you trying to clean shit up?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
But it's your boy Jeff Shelley, man. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube at Jeff Shelley, JEFFSHELLEY. Young, dumb, stupid motherfucker. Little legs matter. Wow, who are you? I'm out this motherfucker.
Already, man. It's Donnie Houston Podcast, Jeff Shelley. Hey, man, appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
It's all good.
Donnie Houston.